All right. So what I had given you last week was a trig, question with trig or trigonometry. So what we looked at the trig ratios, which was sine theta. We said this was opposite over hypotenuse. We said cos theta was adjacent over hypotenuse. We said tan theta was opposite over adjacent, like that. Right, do we remember this?
Yes.
Right, then we said this thing, we are looking at a triangle. We are looking at a triangle, a right angled triangle, like that. So it's a right angled triangle. We can give it variables, alphabets like that, A, B, C. And then, so this side is called AB. This side would be BC. That side would be AC. Right. So if our theta angle is placed over here, let's have our theta over here, like that. And then we are supposed to find sine theta. Remember, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite of this angle is which side? Opposite of that angle is which side?
Isn't it adjacent or adjacent?
No. We are looking. Give me the sides, isn't like for opposite. Remember, we said sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So which side? AB, AC, BC.
Você actual BC opposite yakon.
Opposite is BC. That's fine because this is overlooking that guy. So opposite is BC. So it should be BC over what's the hypotenuse?
CP.
Am I corrections, Lawa?
No, we are continuing. I'm explaining this again. So what's the hypotenuse here?
AC.
AC. So it will be AC like that. So sine theta will be BC, which is this side over AC. Everyone happy up. And then if you're given this as x, and then you're supposed to find sine x. What's sine x? Sine x is what?
I will say.
Isn't it? Yeah.
What's sine x?
Opposite over hypotenuse.
What's our opposite side? Remember, you're checking the opposite of x now, not of theta.
Isn't it A?
The full side, please.
Hypotenuse here to AC. So it opposite here to
You're looking for the whole side, not A alone. What's the whole side? I'm at last table BC and AC. So what's the whole opposite of x?
AB.
A?
AB.
And then the other one, what I say?
BC.
BC.
No, so I'm still thinking.
Opposite, remember we check x, upeke this side. So this becomes your opposite.
Over BC.
Over?
BC.
Over AC, because AC is your hypotenuse. Does that make sense? This UBC, this side, is opposite only to this guy. It's not opposite to X. Yes. All right. So I had given you guys.
Say.
Talk to me.
No, AB opposite yala.
AB opposite your X, yes. Not your theta.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Yes. UBC opposite your theta, not your X. So we just need to check what ratio. If but a tan theta, if but a what's this cos of X, then you're supposed to go to X and check what okay, X cos must go adjacent over hypotenuse. Then you are check what adjacent to X ubani. So if you're given cos X, adjacent to X ubani, which one is the adjacent side?
Yes.
it's the bottom one.
It's the bottom one, which is BC. So it will be BC over
Opposite.
cos
Over AC.
over AC, like that. So this is your cos of X. If we were to have cos theta, what's your cos theta?
Cos is opposite adjacent.
So what's the adjacent side of theta?
Adjacent side of theta axu. Because we said our opposite of BC, and so adjacent side of theta we AB.
AB, yes. That's our
Over AC.
Over AC, like that. Anjalo. All right. Any questions on this?
No.
Any questions? No questions.
No.
All right. So I'd given people some questions. Let me see. All right, but this one sort of explains what we had before. So now my questions were asking you to find the actual value. So I think you were given, you'd be given something like this. Tan theta is equals to 0.213, like this, right?
Yes.
And then you're just supposed to find the value of theta and round off to a whole number. It's fine, we can round off to 2 decimal places, it's fine. So how do we get theta here? What do we write?
Right theta equal no.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yo, friend.
Say. So theta sizoyenza arctan.
Yeah,
Arctan.
octan. I also did octan.
Okay.
2, 1, 3.
Yes, and then what did you get?
Theta to 12 degrees because ngathi bathe bayifuna round off to 2 whole numbers.
To the whole to a whole number. So whole number total 12.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So that means this is 12 degrees rounded off to the whole number. Okay, and then which one was tricky lapo for you guys?
Say.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
Number?
It's tricky for me. Ile I.
So I have I. What's the other one?
Number wrong say izinto lezi but yile eno cos 3 instead of ukuthi 3 yabekuqaleni. Think check.
cos 3 open bracket theta minus 10, you know.
I think okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
and then
nami de okay, sir.
Ooh,
that's the only one.
okay, okay.
It's
only K.
mina say F H K.
M, N, no K.
No, say F.
So N, if I go F.
M, N, no O.
All right, guys. It's F, it's K, it's M, it's N, it's O. Those ones.
Yes.
All right, let's check. So for UF, let's start with F.
Oh God, I mean again.
I'm not just swap so you will see which one is F. So F, this is what you had, minus 2 tan theta equals to 3.467. Is this the one we're talking about, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
same procedure, we're trying to get rid of minus 2. What do we do?
Then take tan theta equals to take minus 2 tan theta ngayiphatha calculator ngipha 0.121. I don't know if it's right.
Remember, we're trying to get rid of this 2. We're trying to get rid of this minus 2. How did you get rid of it?
I cancelled. Go 2.
So you do it both sides, right?
Yes.
Like this. And then from there, you now have tan theta is equals to whatever this number is, right? Let's just leave it like this. And then from there, how do you move from there? Watini?
Ngathola negative 1.7.
What do we write here? What do we write here? This side? It's important how you're writing.
Theta.
Theta, it's equals to?
Negative 17335.
I want to see this step, this arctan step.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So your theta ends up being?
Negative 73.3. Negative 1.73. Yeah, sorry.
Negative 1.73, like that.
Yes.
Okay, let's leave it like that. It's fine. Moving on. Any questions on this one? So level up,
No.
you write them, guys. You write them so that the person who's marking will understand how you moved from here to there. So where you start not writing them, maybe get grade 11 or grade 12, because we now assume that you understand with how you moved from there to there. All right.
Hi. So whoa, you kick her out in network at one point.
Okay. Did you manage to do this one?
Say, hayibo. Njengoba bengifake ku-Actan ngele ngathola right.
Oh, okay. You panic a lot, you.
Ungaba penalized if answer yakho awuyibekanga in degrees.
To be safe, you can just write that degree. It's fine. But I don't think.
But in the test, you lose a mark for not writing it.
You should ask your actual teacher for that one. May I would say it doesn't matter. It matters. It matters. Be accurate, whatever. But you know,
Sure.
I wouldn't penalize you for leaving out a degree.
Okay.
All right, moving on. But it's a.
Here's the trick.
All right. So what's the other question? You said it's F.
Say.
Yeah.
Ngiyazwakala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayibo. Oh. Imase. Kuthane njengoba wenze u-Actan la. Ufake negative 3.467 over 2 khona la. Mina ku-Actan ngifake ngale ndlela bese yingiphe ngakhona in decimal form.
It's still fine. The thing I was avoiding ukuthi manje told maybe the decimal le bengiyithola beyokubhala numbers gcwalisa screen so.
Yo, network. Oh, Jehovah.
Did you get that?
Bahlala ngaphandle.
Eish,
Bahlala ngaphandle.
ngikhona angeke izifike ilon. So, sir, mari ansengiyitholile la negative 60 degrees.
60.
Yes.
Okay, so we're having a negative 1,73 and negative 60. Kenzakala.
Ngiqalele phansi ngiyenze because I don't see.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's do this. All right. So let's see. Wow. So we're looking at, we had arctan, right? We have use. So in number besinayo bethini?
Ah,
Negative.
it was negative tan theta equals to 3,476.
So it's 3, 4, 3, where is it? Delete 0.4
6, 7.
7 like that. And
Yes.
then we divided that by 2 on it. So this is what we had.
Yes.
Like that. So it's supposed to be negative 60 like that.
Oh, okay.
is it okay?
Yeah, negative 60 is okay. So this one, that means I'm guessing what you ended up doing tan with this number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang check again 10 negative 60 and then I change it into decimal form.
Yeah, to check it, it was fine. But I was saying partly to get this, to get where 1, what, I'm thinking what you tan, not to arctan.
Yes, I'm 7 to 10.
So into tan, all right. So it's
Yes.
negative 60, whatever. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay. So arctan, remember we said by using shift. Let's
Yes.
shift tan or something. Yeah. So it was F, it was okay. Let's do K. Let's do say classmate wakho.
Se.
Ama-classmate wakho kuphi? Hey.
Hey, se angazi cabanga ngiyi-1 oseklasini lami se.
Hayi, nangu noKiya nayo uyi-1 waseklasini lakhe. Kumnandi yazi.
Why?
Kodwa basuggest u-1 se. Basuggest u-1 o'clock.
Umngani wami uLisego, uyamazi uLisego? Ihambile igesi, so she said she'll watch recording instead of joining ngo-2 because ufila ngathi angeke understand and next baseka-joining ngo-2.
Okay, it's fine. Mina ngingapha ama-classes wamahhala guys. Curo they charge 800 and something for this.
Ufikelelo se. Ufikelelo secure.
Yes, for online classes they charge like 800 or something. Okay.
The class.
I think it's per subject per month.
Never.
Per subject per month.
Ngamanje ngifunde lapha engifunda khona ngeke.
But say, what's the need to charge if the Wi-Fi le iyaqedwa nani? People. I find it unnecessary.
I'm using my time here. It's time. You guys were supposed to be watching SpongeBob, but you're here. It's time.
Say you.
All right. So firstly, we try to get rid of cos, right?
Yes.
How do we get rid of cos?
Cos.
So you have this uzosalana 3 into theta minus 10 equals to arc cos 0, like that.
I don't do that. I say no. Yeah.
Is this okay? We first.
Yes.
So
yes.
We
Yes, you know.
Right, so Lana, you can have this multiplying in, it's still fine, or you can just leave it like that. So having 3 theta minus 10, it's equals to what's a cos of 0?
It's 0,992.
0,992.
I'm gonna say, no, I'm wrong. Wrong, Jay, I'm wrong.
Wrong. Okay. So we are saying we're looking at OARC cos of 0. So we're getting
Shall
9.
teacher calculate?
With theta calculator akekho, but calculator yakho has labo x, nabo y, those variables ezibhalwe ngokurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So lana is 290. Are we okay?
Yes.
Next, we are solving for root theta minus. So if an equation which is so 3 law by dividing by 3 both sides, we are left with theta minus 10. It's equals to what's 90 divided by 3? 30. And then from this, funukisana theta kuphela, so enzani? You have 30 plus 10, which is theta is equals to, what's this? 40. So 40 degrees or 40 like that. Did we get that one?
No.
Okay, where did you mess up?
From the beginning.
If you are
I
saying
messed up after 3 brackets theta minus 10. From lapho I messed up.
what did you do?
Mina
Even if
saying,
you multiplied through, it's still gonna be the same answer.
I did okay, so I said 3 minus 10. Then I got 0,992. Yeah, again, up again. It starts
3 minus
going
10.
downwards.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is what you're supposed to do. Remember, this part here bracket, it's the last thing you deal with. You start with whatever up. Small. Okay. So that's what you're supposed to do.
Can we also please do I?
Do I? Okay.
Because I tried 2 different methods and it basically gave me the same answer every time.
All right. For I, we're given 9 tan theta minus 10. It's equals to 4. Like that. Right. If this theta and that 10 were to be associated, or were supposed, if this 10 is an angle, it was supposed to be like that. But since it's not like that, it means this 10 is just a constant. You can take it to the other side. So you'd have 9 tan theta. It's equals to 4 plus 10. Like that. And then this is just 14. And then to get rid of the 9, you divide by 9 both sides. You have tan theta. It's equals to 14 over 9. You're trying to get rid of the tan. You use arctan. 14 over 9. And then what did you get?
57 degrees.
57 degrees.
Okay.
Say, yes, and food. Ngiyela ngathi angisho kunalo 9 tan theta minus 10 is equals to 4.
Yeah.
Ngathi over 9 ngale ngathi over 9 ngasala ngo tan theta minus 10 over 9 kwaba equals to 4 over 9, and then ngathi tan theta, and then it's equals to 4 over 9 plus 10 over 9. Ngathola tan theta is equals to 14 over 9. Theta is equals to arctan open bracket 14 over 9, and then ngathola theta is equals to 57 degrees foot.
Still fine. It's still fine. So as you can see, with wonke lama questions esiwayenzayo, you're still applying wonke lama methods esiwayenzile from the first day up until today. So
Yes.
wonke lama methods, you keep building them, keep on building them. All right. So this was I. Who said what was the other one? M. Ne?
Yes.
All right. So for M, this is what we had. Sine theta over 2, like that. It's equals to root 2 over 2. So first thing, what did you have?
Arc sine.
All right, you apply arc sine. So now that means you have theta over 2. It's equals to arc sine square root 2 over 2, like that. Are we good so far?
Yes.
Okay. And then from there, what do you get?
1 theta over 2 is equals to 45.
Theta over 2 is equals to 45. That's okay. And then?
And multiply it by 2 so that I could be able to cancel that 2.
So we multiplied by 2 both sides. So we have times 2
Both
times
sides.
2. So we have theta it's
Cancel.
equals to?
Equals to 90 degrees.
Amen. Did we both get that one?
No, I didn't write that one.
Didn't write it at all.
Mm.
All right. Remember, you first try and deal with whatever before fear. Okay,
Yes.
moving on. So that's fine. Remove. And then we said n, which is 2.
Okay, and siyenzile.
Siyenzile thina sonke ne?
2 cos 2 over 3 ne? Minus 10
Yeah.
equals to 0.
Yeah.
Science, okay, I think. Yeah.
Okay. If siyenzile, it's fine. Let's move on. Which was the other one? O. So for O, we're having tan theta minus what? So it's tan to theta plus 20 all over 4. It's equals to 0.1. So what's the first thing that you did?
You say. But okay. I mean, over 4 say, and then I'm sure and then you multiplied by 4, multiplied by 4.
That's fine. That's what we want. Guys, I need you to start casting your answers. Plus 20, and then this was 0.
It's equals to 0.
Yes, and then what?
Yes, and then go about theta plus 20.
Theta plus 20. We don't need a bracket anymore.
Oh no.
Theta plus 20. It's equals to
Arctan. 0.4.
0.4. Right.
And then theta is equals to 22 minus 20.
22. Igni's going to two straight.
22 can be rounded off, right?
Masa calculator, when you're still calculating, don't round off anymore. So it was 22, what?
Oh, okay. It was 21,
21,801.
40.
Okay, let's do that. Even though we'll end up on the same answer, just to avoid errors. 21,
801.
801.
Yes.
All right, it's fine. And then minus 20, like that.
Yes.
And then theta was, let's say round off to a whole number. Yes. So this is just 1,8, whatever. So this is just theta, it's equals to 2, right? All good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we both get that one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, means we are making progress. Okay, so we have done that, and no questions so far.
So even though round off, also calculating.
It's still fine. But that one I'm avoiding. What if maybe you were supposed to maybe the corner that 21,801 minus 4,23 plus 2. If when I was so rounded off now already about 22, and then now round off already about 4, and we are 2, maybe 2,9, whatever, round off already about 3. And then yeah, I'm thinking what the answer is over slightly off. But a calculator, you just carry on with whatever full answer you had, even though la maybe palama numbers are for right 3. But a calculator, you carry on with that answer or whatever the answer bunai. All right. So everyone is happy with what we have learned so far. So we know what our trig ratios were to lower 3 as well as in Zile. The others we will see as we go along. All right. Let me see my files. So we look at the next part of this. If I can find my files, that is. Ooh. All right. All right. One other thing that we might need to look at is if we are given, let's say we are given to alpha, there's a number maybe 42, and we have this angle beta, which is, let's give it a number 19 degrees like that. So those are the values that we have. And then we are supposed to give, let's say we're given this sine alpha. Other one we're given maybe sine alpha minus beta. And then maybe we're given cos beta over 2. So this is just a simple thing of substituting in it. Are we okay? Can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah.
What is this fish?
What is this? What?
Fish.
This is called alpha.
Hey, say.
Oh.
What's the symbol again? That's recursive or?
It's something like this. Job bullshit with the fish.
So now I'm trig ratios now say.
Yeah, it's still application. Now my symbols are Greek letters that we sort of use. Theta nae. This it's a Greek symbol. If I can still remember, it's a Greek symbol.
Don't be your F, lo.
It's UB, but sort of it's called U beta like that. So what we are saying, Guti, la ubona khona theta, alpha ufakani, 42, la ubona khona beta ufaka 19. That's what's happening here. That's it. So bakunikeza yeah. All good. So whatever uzoyithola lapha. Lana give our sign 42 minus 19. Give our sign something like that. So sine 23, and then if I calculate it, you get whatever that you're supposed to get, and so on and so on. So you might get more questions are like this, whereby just given this, supposed to substitute it back in. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see the other types of questions we might get.
It's easy, jealous. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this one was simple, and it so substituting Nayo, it's a possible question type that you might get. All right. So what we also need to look at is using this trigonometry to solve for unknown sides. All right, so let's see how we can apply that. So we'll be given a triangle like this.
Better.
Better, coming up. So given A, B, C. We are told that this is A, this smaller side, length yakhono A. B is 25 centimeters. C lana is unknown. The angle that you have here is 15, like that. Right. So lana is just supposed to solve for the unknowns. Like that. So we're supposed to get the value of C, the value of A. Let's also give this angle, let's call this X, and the value of X. Right. So to get OC, what's the relationship between angle 15 and C? What zinjan, are they adjacent? Are they opposite? Is this the hypotenuse to 15?
Opposite. No, C.
They're opposite.
So mago opposite, which trig ratio can we use? Remember, we check with here now. We do have the hypotenuse. So we have hypotenuse, and we are supposed to find the opposite. So which trig ratio should we use?
Opposite over hypotenuse axile and sine.
Yeah, I got sign left.
Yeah, sine.
That's what we'll have. So we'll say this is sine 15, because angle is 15, at 2 theta this time, at 2 5,
Yeah.
so whatever. Sine 15 is equals to, our opposite is C. So just to make sure we get used to the side lay long, we can just say it's AB over AC. Right. So what are we trying to solve? We're trying to solve for Ulento. Let's just substitute what we know. So it's sine 15 is equals to small c over what's AC? 25, like that.
25.
25, yes. Right.
So what is sine 15?
What is sine 15? Sine 15, you'll punch that into your calculator. All right, okay. So right now, we are trying to solve for C. What do we do on 25? Normal equation. If we are trying to solve for C, what do we do on 25 is Namfunda?
So
multiply by both sides.
By 25 both sides, yes.
So this is C, it's equals to 25 sine 15, like that. What's our answer? You can punch that calculator in.
People.
What did you get? Number corner cannot be greater than 25. Remember, we said 25 is the longest side since we hypotenuse. So whatever answer it follow cannot be bigger than the hypotenuse.
Should we round it off, say?
Yeah, you can round it off.
7.
Total 7. So that means this UC it's 7 centimeters. So my units, please make sure you take them along. Some people might penalize you for not writing above centimeters, above millimeters, depending on whatever that you're given. Did we both get 7 rounded off?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Network. No.
No
lie.
All right, so we have solved for C. What other variable can we use? Can we solve for? Salemo X, Salemo A.
X.
X. All right. So X is an angle. So you remember what more angles inside a triangle. What's the sum of the angles inside a triangle? If you add angles part of a triangle, we're supposed to get 180. So we can say this angle, which is x, plus 15 plus 90. Not 90, right angle triangle is 90.
Yes.
It's equals to 180. Do you remember this from, I don't know if you guys did anything in triangle? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So that means
So
your x.
The continuation here won't kill my calculations.
I'm actually solving for x man. X is also an unknown. C is to lead for x no a man. What do we get here? 180 minus 90 minus 15.
We get 75.
75 degrees. So that's the size of that angle. Right. So now let's check. We are trying to get to A. Are we using this angle or this one? 75 or 15? Which angle do you want to use?
A.
You can use any, yeah?
Let's use
both. Let's use both. Let's start on 15. So if we are using 15, which trig ratio should we use? We're solving for A. Small a.
I should say go 15 in a hypotenuse in the opposite.
Opposite na, yeah, corner.
The hypotenuse corner.
The hypotenuse corner, yeah. We're trying to solve for this guy. So in relation to 15, what is this guy?
In relation to 15.
How are they?
15.
Which side do we call this in relation to 15?
Adjacent to A.
Adjacent.
Yes, adjacent, like that. So that means we can say which trig ratio in adjacent?
Opposite over adjacent layer tan.
Opposite over adjacent, we can use that one. So tan. So we can say tan what? 15. So what's our opposite? Which side is our opposite?
Okay. No. The opposite yaga
15.
Yaga 15.
AB. So let's do that. Just to show you what you can do it in multiple ways. And then the adjacent yake.
BC.
BC.
BC there.
BC, right. So what we are trying to do, let's carry on. So this will just be tan 15. What's our AP? Value for AP?
So a value for AP is.
Is he told you the somewhere?
So 90.
7 centimeters.
7 over value for BC, it's A. That's what we are trying to find out. Right. So now we have to make A the subject of the formula. Right. So if we wanted A to join the numerators, it's the same thing that we did, like getting rid of A. Multiply by A, both sides like that. Are we okay?
Yes.
So now we end up with A tan 15, it's equals to 7. Ngifuna ukusala no A, ngifuna ukususa tan 15, so I can divide by tan 15, divide by tan 15. So my A value is 7 over tan 15 is what?
It is
A is equals to
Round it off.
Should you do it in decimals?
Round it off to a whole number.
So we take 7 over
Tan 15.
15.
Hmm.
26.
26 cannot be 26. It's 26.
No.
Cannot be 26, guys.
It's 26.
26.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. We said tan what? 15. All right. So lo 7 wakho loya buku 6, what? Before you rounded it off.
Oh, Walena.
Before you rounded it off, I just want to see something. It was 6,
You said, as
remember we just got
That's
that by
all I got to
using
say.
guys.
25 sine 15 is equals to 6,470.
7 like that.
470.
The answer is 24 for this new answer. So you can see what you are already 2 degrees off the answer before, which was 26, because we used the rounded off number anyway. That
So
one, 7 was rounded off. So from 7 to 7, we go to 26, which is greater than the hypotenuse. We cannot have that.
Then the hypotenuse. Oh, so any number we get using the Trig ratios, it cannot be over the given number.
Any for sides, yes, for sides, it cannot be greater than not greater than the hypotenuse, the longest side. So the one that's supposed to be long has to be long. So if the longest side is 25, we cannot have another side being 26.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hypotenuse, ne? Okay.
Yes. So the first is hypotenuse will 25, and then in the calculation it might is 26. That means we need to adjust Lana.
Go.
This is supposed to be 6.47, so this is 24 point something. 24 point whatever it was, like that. Right. So let's use another method. Let's check. So last 7, so tan 15, but we can use cos 15, right? Cos 15.
Say.
Yeah, just gonna move this triangle somewhere. So our triangle is actually, it's not 25 la. This is A, this is C, this is B, right angle triangle. It's no 15, it's no 75 la. Now we are having that unknown, which is A, small a, actually. And then Lana, we had solved this to 6.47. That's fine. Right. So another method or another way we can look at, it's saying since base 7 to 15, this is an
What's up, Mitchell?
adjacent. We're still looking at A. Hello.
Oh, okay.
So we're still looking at A. So we can say cos 15, it's equals to our adjacent, which is BC, over our hypotenuse, which is AC. Cos 15, it's equals to our hypotenuse, our BC, it's A, over a hypotenuse of 25. Then we do the same procedure, get rid of 25. So this will be 25 cos 15, it's equals to A. What do we get? So as you can see, this method is a bit shorter compared to the one we used for tan. What do we get? What do we get?
24,
24,
comma 148.
What. So this answer analysis to which like a tan are the same, right?
Yes.
Right. So another thing we could have done, so you are going to another 7 so cos. So I believe this one was shorter compared to the other
Good
tan.
time, yes, sir.
Yes. So you always try to use the simplest method for when. So we could have said this, since this guy, 75 no A are opposite, you can say sine 75 is equals to A, what's that side? BC over AC. So give us sine 75, it's equals to BC small a over 25. And then this ends up being A, it's equals to 25 sine 75. What do we get here? Sine 75.
24,1.
24, what, which is the same answer we got here, the same answer we got in time. So all of those things show you which is all lines, number angles, and they are all joined and they are all linked.
Good.
Right. Everyone happy up. So the more you practice how you be solving your questions, is the better you get at seeing, okay, this method will be very long, this method will be short.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me give you one to do on your own. So we are given this triangle. (90 degrees way to lapa. This is called DEF. And then we have this side, which is D, which is 5 centimeters. We have this side, which is F, which is 3 centimeters. And okay, actually, let's remove this 3 centimeters over here. Let's give it just F like that. And then let's have an angle over here of 64 degrees. So we have 64 like that. And then we're supposed to find F. The variables that we're supposed to find is F and small e. Small f, small e. Like that. So use whatever method you can think of and find those. Yeah, given D, given 64, like that. Let me give you some time to go through that one. Let me know when you're done.
Oh my God.
That's the solver for N to be exact.
We are solving for E and F.
Yes, please.
Sorry.
Mama. So submitted. So submitted. Submitted. Oh, it's Alicia. Okay. Over.
Are we done?
No.
Which variable did you get?
Mm, mm, mm. I know.
Kwenze njani, kwenze njani. All right,
Say,
let's look at it together then. So what I'm expecting people to do here. So we are solving for E. This is E. This is E. So given this angle, you check what angle. What is this side to me, to this angle? Is it an opposite? Is it an adjacent? Is it part of the hypotenuse? What's this side? Adjacent, opposite?
opposite.
Adjacent.
It's adjacent. It's adjacent. If it's opposite,
Whoa.
that's opposite.
Oh, okay.
This is next to, it's adjacent. All right. So you know what you have something adjacent, right? And then this side, is it to this side, is it adjacent? Is it opposite, or is it the hypotenuse?
It's the hypotenuse.
The hypotenuse, because it's opposite the 90-degree square, or the 90-degree angle over there. So this is the hypotenuse, right? So these are the sides that I have. These are the things that I'm dealing with. I need something adjacent. I need something hypotenuse. Which one? Which are those?
Sengisebenzisa cos mean.
Of course. So you'd say cos of 64. It's equals to the adjacent over the hypotenuse. The adjacent, it's df. The hypotenuse, it's ef, like that. Are we good?
Yes.
Yo, ngibhale FE instead of like EF.
That's still fine. So this is
F,
cos
G. Yeah.
64. It's equals to our df. It's e over.
Oh, Lona. 64. Actually 60.
64.
64. All right. But if the process is still the same, it's still what you did here, then that means it's still fine. So we get rid of 5 now. So our E, it's just 5 cos 64. What did we get?
Yo, it's in here. Saying over. Say wrong, man. 60.
But this is the process we
Two.
follow. Tolani?
2,191.
191, like this.
Yes.
So that means the side laid, it's 2,191 centimeters, right? Next, we're trying to get this side. So this side, we can use metric ratios, or we can use trigonometry, the Pythagoras theorem. Do you remember it?
Yes.
Right, so Pythagoras theorem, remember, we're saying this the square of the hypotenuse or the square of the longest side, it's equals to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So for a theorem of Pythagoras, Lana, we could have just said Fe squared, which is the hypotenuse, it's equals to dF squared plus dE squared. Right?
Yes, sir.
Done this, or you could have used your trig ratios. You could have said this side 264, this side 264 is adjacent or opposite? Adjacent, opposite?
So wrong if in ballet f plus 64 plus 90 is equals to 180.
Yes, because now you are assuming that you're dealing with an angle and then f is a side. If it was an angle, this is what you'd be looking at. This is a side, we're trying to get that side. So this is a side, right? So is f adjacent, opposite, or the hypotenuse?
Opposite.
Opposite to
It's
60.
opposite.
So you're looking for something in opposite. Elinye side onalo, you do have this one, you do have this one. So which side do you want to use? Or which trig ratio do you want to use?
Usebenzisa utan.
Utan was complicated the last time, but we can do it again.
I said is sign. Sign.
Okay. So in this case, since we're dealing with solving for the numerator, okay, it's fine. So it's sine 64, it's equals to dE over EF like that.
Yes.
So this is sine 64, it's equals to our dE is F over EF, it's 5. So that means our F it's equals to 5 sine 64 like that. And then what do you get? So method theorem of Pythagoras now, it's still needed. So if you had forgotten that one, you need to revise with the theorem of Pythagoras begins. Like I said, maths, we don't forget anything we learn. Where do we have the grade 2?
Well, sine 64 is equals to f over 5 times 5, and then no times 5, and then f or 5 sine 64, and then we pump it into our calculators, right?
Yeah.
64. It's equal to. Me round off.
Masnikeza now 2 3 decimal places.
4,493.
4,493. So as you can see, 8 or 3.
3.
3. So as you can see, 4, what, no 2, what are all smaller than the hypotenuse side.
Yes.
Right. So that's right. So you would get questions as you can whereby you're dealing with shapes or triangles like this. Kule test when you and this and which topics did you guys write with?
Nah, I was on the Wi-Fi about Pythagoras because usifundise yona le kusenda kasifundisa ngivele asifundisa
Trigonometry.
Thina basifakela i-trig kodwa like we never did an activity about it. Kodwa basifakela yona ku-test. So some of my classmates were confused.
All right, so that means when again I have question paper nalo, you can just sit down and try and redo that question paper on your own and see what you so far. From your algebra level fractions wakhona since we understand that better manje. Factorization since we understand that better now. Trigonometry since we understand that better now. Can you try doing that question paper and let's see.
I'm asking my teacher for the question paper. paper again.
Yeah, you can try doing that. And then yeah. And then I think you can give it to me on Tuesday. I can mark if possible. All right.
Oh.
So all this is good. I think everyone is happy now.
Yes.
All right. Should I give you another one?
No.
No.
Okay. No way, it's too much. But okay. So let's move on to a different type of questions. So do understand these?
Yo.
I thought you were about to say class is over.
Yeah, him low, yes. Yo.
Yes. Let's do one concept, and then from there we'll make some more questions grouping.
Okay.
For Good Friday. Hey.
Sesh. Well, siyoluka thina.
Okay. This question is very long for me to write down. Let's do this.
I sure.
Okay, so here we'll be given something like this. But P is a point. 3 is 2, -4. Where we did our points the last time, right? Remember we said this one is X, this one is Y. So it's a point on a Cartesian plane. Still a statement on a Cartesian plane.
So say you need topic because access are trig ratios.
It still is. Still, it's a trigonometry. Let's just put it under trigonometry. We're still doing trigonometry. We still have, yeah, measure.
Yeah.
So P is a point 3 and -4 on a Cartesian plane, which makes an angle and makes an angle theta with the y-axis, right, from the origin. So this is the English they gave us from the origin, right? So firstly, we are supposed to draw this. The information above will represent the information above on the Cartesian plane. Let's just put it like that.
So say the maths leniyenza manje sizomova nayo all the way up to matric.
Yes, ma'am.
But
that means next year, I'm not expecting us to repeat tricky. What's this? A common factor or what from Bule common factor I'm gonna be adding something more with the knowledge which we're not already you are flowing. So Nabule trigonometry learner, next year we're gonna add something, hoping ukuthi konke lokho sikuyenzile so far you understood and you're moving forward now. Okay, so represent on a Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. It's the first question. It's asking us to do that. Next, we're supposed to find the value of R. Calculate the value of R, which is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse, and then C. It's going to determine the values of the following. So now we're looking for sine theta. That's number 1. Number 2, we are looking for cos squared theta plus sine squared theta. Number 3, we are looking for 2 sine theta. Right. So that's the question we are having. So, right, let's try doing this one together. So firstly, we're told to P is a point -3 and 4 on a Cartesian plane. So let's do that. So we're gonna have a Cartesian plane. Are we still together?
Yes, sir.
All right. Right. So from here, remember, your Cartesian plane or whatever, you try to space izinto zakho kahle. So this is our x-axis. What am I doing? Oh, go back to the pen. This is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. So lama arrows osifakayo kanje asho ukuthi the line continues forever and ever. So mangabe siphelele ku-10 la kusho ukuthi le line iphelela ku-10. Could be 100, could be 1 million, whatever. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. Mara when we uyenza kahle, space kahle ngerule. 5. -1, -2, -3, -4, kanjalo kanjalo. -1, -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, something like that. Right. So now, remember, we're trying to plot a point. We are told that our point was 3 and -4. So our point P is 3 and -4. So that means this part is for X, this one is for Y. So go X, uzofuna 3 la khona, number 3. Uyofuna -4 la khona on the Y-axis. There's -4. So where they meet, you join and make a point. So they meet over here. So that means this is our point P. Are we still together there?
Yes.
All right. So we can have it like this. So that's our line, like that. So statement moves on and says that it makes an angle theta with the y-axis from the origin. So the angle theta with the y-axis, so they're telling us that the angle here it's over here. From the y-axis, there you go, like that. So this is our angle that we are looking at in this case. So let's write that theta over here. Now theta, this is our angle, right? So we can continue siyenze kube triangle ephelele lena. So 90 degrees way to up, right? So remember from here to there, it's no 3, ain't it? Are you lost?
Yes. Yes.
You're lost?
Yeah.
No, not lost.
Oh, okay. Right. From here going down, you have 4 units. Are we okay?
Yes.
From here going down. So ulo -4 this 9. That's fine. So this is what you have. So it's there. Hypotenuse over here. Can you see that?
Yes.
So this side we can call it y. This one we call it x. The hypotenuse we just call it r. So now we want more questions walk over to find r, then you know what they're talking about the hypotenuse side. So r. So how can we get the hypotenuse? We have 2 sides. We are looking at a right angle triangle. Theorem of Pythagoras, yes?
R squared is equals to x squared plus y squared.
So it would be r squared, it's equals to x squared plus y squared.
Y squared.
And it equals to x squared with I think with 3 squared law.
Is
3, yes.
plus and plus -4 squared.
4 squared, like that, yes. And then
R
r squared is?
equals to I think 9.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I guess no, I love. Then r squared is equals to 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 14, 5, 25. And then faki square root and square root.
Remember, I said mafagi square root on the other side, it's gonna be plus minus. Remember that.
You.
Yes.
So our r is now plus minus 5. So the plus minus is telling us what r can be 5 or r can be negative 5. But since this is r, we always use the positive value of it.
Yes.
So we don't need this part. So just when I know what the square root, plus minus, that will help you, especially maybe triangle was maybe this side, and then you're supposed to find for you're supposed to solve for x now. So if both of our square root, both 3, and this side is 9, there's no minus 3. Can you see that? So plus minus is important. Okay, moving on. So our r value, it's just 5 over there. We do not have negative, the hypotenuse is negative. All right, so now we do have that side, it's 5, we are good. So we have all sides now. So we have all sides, this is 5. So our first question is asking us to find sine theta, right? Let's try and clean up this triangle of ours.
Boss, you are below my questions.
Yeah.
The grouping. All right. So sine
My
theta
question
is
but lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So our triangle now is like this. Just to see it clearer. This is theta. This is 3. This is 4. And then this is 5. This is our like that. Right. So we are trying to find sine theta. So which side is the opposite? So sine theta when it's opposite over hypotenuse, I guess.
Yes.
Which side is opposite?
Uloga 3.
3. Hypotenuse?
5.
5.
They're done.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good deal.
Yes. You were asked to find sine theta, not theta.
Oh.
Yes. And then the other one I gave you, I think it was cos squared theta plus sine squared theta. So cos, it's what and which sides for cos? Ratio of cosine. How do we define cos?
Adjacent
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 over
over
hypotenuse or hypothesis.
what's the adjacent of theta?
Yeah.
Adjacent of theta is what?
Yes.
What's the value?
Hi.
Adjacent of theta?
I'm not sure it's there. I mean, I'm
theta
confused.
la. Now theta la. The adjacent side yakhe ubani. Let's put the signs guys. Adjacent side yakhe ubani.
The adjacent side got theta is 4, negative 4.
Negative 4. So sifaka naleyo value yakhona. Ama signs wakhona sase important. So it's negative 4. What's the hypotenuse?
The hypotenuse yakho 5.
5, like that. And then you square like that. And then plus lana. What's our sign? It was just 3 over 5. And then you square. When it was squared, this is what you have. And then you can just simplify the fractionally. This will just be 16 over 25 plus 9 over 25. This is 25 over 25. This is equals to 1. Like that.
25 over 25 equals to
1. Any questions there?
No.
All right. The last one I gave you was 2 sine theta. So 2 sine theta. Right. So sine theta versus mass bekubani? What sine theta?
3/5.
3/5. Right. So just multiply this thing, calculating out or wherever, you end up with that 6/5 as your sine theta.
Why trick? Don't learn.
It's tricky.
No, never mind. Sir.
All right. Any questions on this?
No.
All right. So we guided you in terms of firstly, such the information on now, plug it into a diagram, in Cartesian plane. After, find the longest side, your hypotenuse, or the side that you don't have. And then from there, use that information to find sine theta, what sine theta? If I'm from cos squared theta plus whatever, it's what? If I'm from this multiplied by that, it's what? So grade 11 will just give you the statement and the and this. And then from there, when I'm which you're supposed to do a diagram first, and then we draw a quadrant right, and then fill in the values are short dial, and then now you can continue. So that's your grade 11 and grade 12. We're not going to be telling you that again.
Okay.
All right. If there are no questions, I'm just going to send them questions a group in, and hopefully people will do them. Oh, one last thing. What we call reciprocals, ne?
Mm.
So I'm sure somewhere you have seen about something like sec theta, you have seen something like cot, cot theta, you have seen something like cosec theta. All right. So this is what it's telling you. It's that, let me just write it down. This is 1 over cos theta. I'll show you how to memorize it now. This is 1 over tan theta. This is 1 over sine theta. So more questions whereby I get seeing our cot and our cosec, just know what this is what they mean. So if you find the question is what from this one, if they were asking us to find sec theta from that one, cos already samazi, it's what's our cos? It was -4 over. It was -4/5 like this, right?
Yes.
So for sec, this would just be 1 over that, like that. Hello? So sec theta would be something like this, 1 over this. And then I'm thinking you'd get something like 5/4 or something like that, right? So to memorize uti, usec, ukot, from you start from the first letter, you go to number 3. Number 3, usila. That means yeah, cos, reciprocal cos. Number 3 la, uT, reciprocal kabani, katan. Number 3 la ubani, us, reciprocal kabani, kasine. That's how you get it. Are we okay?
Yes.
Yes, that's that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just gonna end this recording, send people more questions, and hopefully people will do them. All right, thanks guys.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.